Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be a comparison video between the sound on the ES4s and the ZS10s. I've gotten a few comments asking me if I could compare them, and so here I am, and here is the comparison. So first off, we've got two great sounding pairs of earphones, and that's hands down. These ES4s on my right, which have dual drivers, and then the ZS10s on my left, which have quintuple drivers. And that's 5 if you guys didn't know. Let's get this out of the way first, that they both sound fantastic. So pretty much they share the same design in terms of how they look, and they ship out with the same accessories. So the same ear tips, copper cable, and paper. The ES4s cost around $18 and the ZS10s cost around $41, which is more than double than that of what the ES4s cost. So between the two of these in terms of sound, the ES4s are more forward sounding. So in other words, what that means is if you were sitting in a concert hall and you were in one of the rows of seats, it would be like sitting in the front row. Whereas on the ZS10s, they're more laid back sounding, so it would be like sitting in a row a bit further back. In the end, it's all a matter of preference, sort of like sitting in a movie theater. Some prefer to sit up front and some like to sit further back. Additionally, the ZS10s have better instrument separation due to the extra 3 BA drivers. Also, it's hard to notice, but the sound is also a little bit cleaner. The cleaner sound could also be due to the fact that these have a more laid-back sound presentation. Otherwise, everything else within the sound between the two is basically the same. So for the extra cash, you're probably wondering if the ZS10s are worth it over the ES4s. And in short, to answer your question, for the most part, no. The ZS10s, for more than double of what the ES4s cost, are in my opinion not worth it over the ES4s, and here's why. So first of all, cost. If cost is an issue and if you regularly use earphones with a regular integrated DAC, so for example, if you normally use the headphone jack on your PC or phone, then you won't really be getting more value out of the ZS10s over the ES4s, unless of course you prefer a more laid back sound presentation within the sound. If that be the case, that you prefer a more laid back sound presentation, then definitely go for the ZS10s. But if a laid back presentation is not something you care too much for and you're on a budget, then go for the ES4s. Bang for buck sound wise, you're going to get better value for your money here. But with that said, if you have the money to spend and if you have a dedicated DAC, so say something like the nano IDSD or like a Schitt Fula 2 or any other DAC for that matter, then get both the ZS10s and the ES4s and see which ones you like better, and then decide either to keep both if you like both or return the ones you don't like. Now it could be with those extra 3 drivers that are in the ZS10s, they require a DAC in order to get more power driven into them for that full potential of sound. So I could be wrong, but for now let's just keep it as a theory worth testing out. Well anyway, I hope that answered all of your questions. If there are any of you out there that have tested both the ZS10s and the ES4s with a dedicated DAC, I'd like to know what your thoughts are on that. But for now, that's going to be it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Later guys.